What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast, giving out an NFL futures free play before things get going tomorrow night in Arrowhead. Always good for these futures to get in, just in case you lose any value. But the free play we are going to give, you can see here right on the screen, is the Kansas City Chiefs over 11.5 season wins. You can see it right on there. This is on betonline.ag, but shop it around to see if you can get the best juiced odds. This is set at minus 115. Vegas has it set either way the same, minus 115 on the under, minus 115 on the over. Before we get into why we like this play, not just giving you the play just because it's the Kansas City Chiefs. It's a team's obviously going for the three-peat, so a lot of motivation. But did want to say over the last 3 years, actually, this is what I wanted to say first. If you're interested in our NFL futures package, you can go to our website, foxnationsports.com, go to the package site, and you can see some of the packages we do offer. Our most lucrative package, hands down, no doubt about it, over the last 3 years since we've been giving out to our clients and operating through our website here, is our NFL futures package for $24.99. That gets you every pick that we give before the season starts and any live ins all sent to your email. Pretty simple. Add it to the cart. Tells you get instructions how it works, and Venmo or Cash App is also accepted. Just let us know if you have any questions. But NFL futures package, the last 3 years since we've been giving out picks here on Twitter and Instagram, has made over 123 units over the last 3 years. In 2021, we made 44 units from our futures package. In 2022, we made over 25 units, and in last year, we hit over our 50 unit mark in NFL futures package alone. Do the math right there. If you're a $10 unit better over the last 3 years, you made $1,230. If you're a 50 unit better, you made over $6,000. And a 100 unit better, you are well over $12,000 over the last 3 years. That is, you can see it right there. Always documented every play that we do. This was last year. So you can see 2023, 2024 season. Everything in green is a bet we won. Anything that's clear, it's a bet we lost. Speaking of the Chiefs, the bet we like on over, we lost them last year under 11.5 wins. So same win total, which we'll talk about more. We lost that one, but we hit on the Jets and the Giants under. We hit the Cardinals under. Houston Texans we hit over. This was our big play, 5 unit max play on the San Francisco 49ers. You can see we won. That was a big one there, 400. Also took the Niners for regular season divisional wins. They won that pretty easy. Our biggest play winner as well was Lamar Jackson for NFL MVP at plus 1,300. And that now is put us at back-to-back MVPs. We hit Patrick Mahomes the year prior. Tyreek Hill, you can see we hit the most regular season yards, and then shows you down here all these other ones we lost, little plays. At the end of the day, lost $829, but won $21.67 for a difference of 1,300 units, 53.51, as we mentioned right here. And we can just show you in 2022, made 25 units. Another good year, big play. There's the Patrick Mahomes plus 900 regular season MVP. No doubt about it. Our biggest win. Actually, that's a lie. Forgot Justin Jefferson. We hit him for plus 1,500 for Offensive Player of the Year. First time we've seen a receiver win in quite some time. Tyreek Hill almost won it last year, but McCaffrey edged him out. We did have Tyreek Hill last year, so we were trying to go back-to-back receivers to win Offensive Player. $750. We laid $50 on that, and we got back $750 net. Massive hit for us. We ended up finishing 25 units, as we mentioned over here. And then in 2021, we made 44 units. Let's see what we did there. A lot of green, as you can tell. Let me zoom in. This is the Tom Brady era, no doubt about it. We had a max play, if I recall, over 11.5 wins. You can see it right there. Juice to minus 145, but we laid them down. We won $500 right there on these 3 plays. What are some notable plays? That was definitely our biggest play, but you can see we hit a lot of $100 plays. Colts, you get the point. Again, if interested, you saw what we've done the last 3 years, all documented. Doesn't matter what your unit is. The plays matter. So here on the website, $24.99. You're going to get every play sent out to your email. Full transparency. So let's go back to the bet. Why we like the Kansas City Chiefs this season. It's not because we lost with them last year and now it's personal. We don't let emotions get the best of us. We like this because they have motivation. We know they're the Super Bowl champs. We know that they're motivated to go for a three-peat. How could they not? Any franchise would want to feel that pressure, but also motivation to it. And the pieces are in place. We'll get to that. But let's look at the schedule, strength of schedule. If you're on the top here, Atlanta Falcons, that means you have the easiest strength of schedule. And if you're on the bottom, like New England Patriots, you actually have the toughest schedule. So Atlanta Falcons, blah, 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 blah. You can see Kansas City Chiefs did not get handed by the NFL a very tough schedule. In fact, they're the 10th easiest schedule by metrics. We're looking at a team that retained Chris Jones. They signed him. That was a big sign. They got strong on the offensive line. They drafted Xavier Worthy, a rookie who, if anything, with this Kansas City Chiefs team, that was an issue for them. It was their offense. They won throughout the regular season and some of the postseason through their defense. And they did lose L'Jarius Sneed to the Tennessee Titans, who was an all-pro shutdown corner for them. But I do feel that they do have young other cornerbacks like McDuffie that can pick up the slack. And you have Steve Spagnuolo there that's been doing wonders for them since he arrived in Kansas City. And a big, big reason why they've won Super Bowls, not just offensively. They won last year on defense. Of course, Kansas City offense woke up in the playoffs. But this team is intact. Mahomes there, Kelsey's there, Chris Jones, 3 core leaders, and they got better in the draft. So if health, like any future bet you do, if health is there, this is a team that can do really well. Again, the bet is over 11.5 wins. Let's go look at their schedule. When you go do regular season futures bets, go to the schedule, mark down on the paper which ones you think are sure wins, even though nothing is for sure in the NFL or in betting, and then mark down the games you think they're going to lose, and then what are the 50-50 games. So I'm going to go one by one here on the schedule with you. Do want to say, I didn't say it earlier, I was supposed to, do appreciate you all listening to our podcast on Apple Pods and Spotify, and also our YouTube videos that we're doing daily, whether it's we're giving a play or just giving insight and data. I do appreciate. Leave a like, comment. Please subscribe to us if you do, I guess, so you don't miss any videos. But going back to the schedule here, all right, it's tomorrow night. This is definitely a 50-50 game. Baltimore Ravens have revenge on their mind. After losing the AFC Championship game, they're going to open up an Arrowhead. So this is definitely a 50-50 game. Do I think they're going to win the game, Kansas City? Yes, I do. I think Baltimore is in for possibly a tough year. I think Baltimore is going to regress. Look at the next week, Cincinnati Bengals. I easily can just say they're going to go 1-1, and I can, to be fair, in these 2 weeks. Let's say they beat Baltimore. Let's say they lose to Cincinnati, because Cincinnati has gotten a hold of Kansas City in the past. Let's say they go 1-1 after the first 2 weeks. They go to Atlanta. They're beating Atlanta. I'm sorry. I know the hype is real with Atlanta, but Raheem Morris, until they show me otherwise, it is still the Atlanta Falcons. I'm sorry. 2-1 record. They go to the Charger land, Jim Harbaugh era, AFC West. Always tough. I'm going to show a little respect here to the Chargers here, and Jim Harbaugh, since he's a wonderful coach in the NFL, coached the 49ers to obviously numerous successful years. Even though this is year 1 in LA, the Chargers can maybe sneak a win there at their stadium. So let's say the 2-2, they're home at New Orleans. Chiefs win that one, 3-2. They go to San Francisco. I say San Francisco can get revenge on them, which makes it 3-3 on the year. They're going to the Raiders. Chiefs aren't losing that. 4-3. They bring home Tampa Bay. This isn't the Brady era. 5-3 for the Chiefs. At home versus Broncos, a team that's 5.5 season win total. Chiefs are winning that with rookie quarterback. 6-3 for the Chiefs. Okay, here we go. At Buffalo, 50-50 game. Let's just say they lose that one. They're 6-4. They're winning at Carolina, 7-4. They're sweeping the Raiders. That pushes them to 8-4. Don't you think and dare that the Chargers are going to sweep the Chargers? I don't think so at Arrowhead. Chiefs go 9-4. At Cleveland, at Houston. Let's see here. At Cleveland, at Houston. Cleveland, good defense. Let's just say they lose to Cleveland, okay? That pushes them to 9-5. They get in that win against Houston at home, 10-5. Pittsburgh, not happening. Steelers aren't beating them. That gives Chiefs 11 wins, 11-5, and then they finish a division rival Mile High with still probably a young QB and a team that's figuring out what's going on. We're talking 12-5. 12-5. 12 sure wins in my book. 12 sure wins. And we gave 50-50 games. We said they would lose to the Browns. We said they would lose to the Chargers once. We said they would lose to Buffalo. We said they would lose the 49ers, who's a team they've owned, actually, obviously, in Super Bowls. We said that they would lose Giants. We also said they would split the first two games. I mean, this is Andy Reid. This is Patrick Mahomes. This is Chris Jones. This is Travis Kelce. Leaders amongst on that team. They're motivated for the three-peat. I would not do this play if I didn't feel good about it. Strength of schedule, 10th easiest. You saw the schedule one by one. If you went one by one with me and agreed, comment down below. If you disagree, you can comment as well. But I was being fair. I gave them losses. I gave them a Chargers loss, some 50-50 game. This team can get to 11 wins as their floor. They could get to 13 or 14 wins. This is the play. This is a multi-unit play on our card. I promise you of that. Kansas City Chiefs over 11.5 wins. Again, you saw our future card last season and the 2 and the 3 prior. 123 units, 0.42 over the last 3 years, all documented. This is what you make depending on the unit better you are. $24.99. Go on the site. It's all right there. And let's make some money this season. Look forward to if you join us and our existing clients. Maybe have 1 or 2 more plays. Any things that I may be adding tonight on the card, but for the most part, clients have received all the card. Again, any live play we add for futures during the season, you'll get in the email. So, but the brunt of it, it's all been sent out. We have a big card, fairly big card, and some big multi-unit plays. Thanks again for listening to the podcast, our YouTube videos, our player props that we've been hitting on you listening in our podcast. Do appreciate it. Subscribe, like us on our YouTube channel. Appreciate you all, and have fun, and football's back, baby.